What's good, my people? MC Two Tool, master of sound quality, keeper of the chalice, killer for real, founding father figure of industrial rap, boom bap, and all of that. We got some sad news, some deathly news in the realm of entertainment, music in particular. Well, first off, the wife of Robert Kennedy Jr., who was not, to my knowledge, a recording artist, had passed away recently, and they're saying that it was a suicide. So that story is unfolding as we speak. Some reggae, ska, punk, rock, and blues artist whose name I forgot, name slips my mind, he passed away. He's supposed to be famous, but if he was all that famous, I would have remembered his name. I hope, when the pearly gates open up for me, that there'll be more than just a handful of people remembering my name, but, I don't even want to think about that right now because I'm alive and well today. But saddest news of all, disco queen Donna Summer, after a long, dragged-out battle with cancer, passed away, age 63, I'm told. And there's a generation of people who actually don't know who she is. And she's the one who brought us hits like Hot Stuff, Bad Girls, Last Dance, Love to Love You Baby, On the Radio, Dim All the Lights, and a bunch of other songs. She would once in a while come out and put out a house music record once in a while, which I thought was pretty cool, that she was able to keep up with the times. I got a couple of her late 80s songs. Like This Time I Know It's For Real, I got the import version, and I got also Love's About to Change My Life. She was she was more eclectic than people thought she was, but chose to stay within the realm of dance music. And from what I was told, like most soul singers and dance music vocalists, she started out doing gospel, like Whitney Houston, for example. And let me tell you, for those of you who don't know who Donna Summer is, at the height of her career, she was more known, she was a bigger star than Whitney Houston ever was. Maybe not as big as Whitney's big cousin Dion, but definitely bigger than Whitney in her day. And one of my older brothers had a privilege of meeting her. Very nice lady, very personable, she was actually approachable and stuff. She was smiling at my brother and everything. That made my brother feel good. He had a crush on her for the longest time. So anyway, taking a little swig of Pepsi Cola. Of course, you can't see that because this is an audio broadcast. So that's what's going on in the world of entertainment. People are mourning the loss of Donna Summer. In sports, Mets actually pulled off a win. And people, I know that's going to piss off a lot of Met fans that I put it that way. What do you mean they pulled off a win? They're going to be mowing down the competition. And, I wish them luck. I hope they do. As I'll be the first to admit it. I'm a Yankee fan, so I'm not one of these Yankee fans who hate the Mets. I don't see why there's a need to totally hate and despise the Mets. Of course, I don't want them beating the Yankees, but I don't hate the Mets. I'm disappointed in them year after year when they don't make the playoffs, but year after year the Yankees have been either missing the playoffs altogether or going down in the first round, so I got my own team to worry about. But yeah, as a Yankee fan, I don't get why the necessity to hate the Mets. I certainly wasn't rooting for them in 1986, considering who their opponent was. The Red Sox, in my opinion, are the axis of evil, and a lot of their fans are evil. You go to Boston, you don't have to be a Yankee fan. You don't even have to be a fan of baseball. They see New York plates on your car. They want to open your head up with a baseball bat. And because of that evil attitude, it's made me hate the Red Sox even more. A Red Sox fan ripped up my Yankee hat once. I didn't whoop his ass for that. I whooped his ass for saying God don't exist and hail Satan and all this other nonsense. Maybe it was a combination of the two. I have yet to run into another person who was both a Satanist and a Red Sox fan, Anyway. The Mets pulled off a win. I'm happy for them, and honestly, if it was up to me, if I was able to put things into a certain way, I would want the Mets to win National League Championship year after year. But of course, the Yankees would have to beat them year after year in the World Series, but that's from the perspective of a Yankee fan. Don't take it too personal. I don't want to alienate my fans who happen to be Met fans. Other news. Speaking of devil worship, those damn devils are actually tied with my Rangers. They're evening out the plane. You're not supposed to have an even plane with evil. And let me tell you, the name fits for this particular team. They are evil. There's a reason why they're called the Devils. And yes, I can't stand devils of any kind. These devils are no friend of mine. So that's entertainment news. That's my little tidbit of sports news. Now we're gonna move on to Crown Eagle Entertainment news. About a year ago, a good friend of mine, spoken word artist Camilo Di Maria. Sorry, I pronounced your name wrong. Camilo Di Maria. He started up this thing with the owners and operators of a venue called the Micnic Lounge, and he called it Open Mic Plus Features. I later on interjected and called it Open Mic Plus Feature Guests, which apparently isn't sticking as the official name, but I still call it that. 1 year ago, I was part of that showcase. I was part of a couple of other showcases since, and I'm going to be part of it again. And I'm going to also be part of the action at Joe's EP release party with DJ Scarlet Venom spinning behind me. So we got some big things popping here. Of course, I got my singles out there. You Ain't a Promoter being one of them. Society Does Not Understand Me with Job. Sometime in the summer, I'm going to be releasing C to the Z's album that he insists on calling Imperialization, so that's the name we're going to go with. C to the Z is mad cool. I think I have enough tracks for an album, so we're just going to go right ahead and put that out really, really soon as well. Like I said, sometime in the summer will be his album release party. And then later on, of course, I got my Crash and Burn birthday bash. All that being said, it's MC Too Tall, the master of sound quality, keeper of the chalice, founding father figure of industrial rap, founder and CEO of Crown Eagle Entertainment, the promotional giant and independent recording label. And yeah, I got about 8 artists under my belt with that, so things should be really, really fun starting in a few weeks. And that's about it. MC Too Tall is going to sign off for now, and I hope you enjoy this fulfilling audio broadcast. I'm MC